don't go and tweak the assembly code that the C compiler generates. You just write it in C, let it generate. And that's the same way I think GUI builders should be doing. Now, people are moving away from GUI builders quite a bit now because we're going into a bunch of different languages and things like that. But if you work with a GUI builder, I like ones that are strictly code generation. Okay, so this is another approach. If we run it, it'll do the exact same thing as before. Just to verify that. And the GUI still looks exactly the same. And then we can remove things in here and so on. Something like that. So nice and simple. Questions so far? Now, some people like to take a really strict turn toward object-oriented programming. Now, when you think about objects, anyone know where object-oriented programming came from? No? Go back farther. It's a language called Simula. Quite a bit. I think it was around 67 or something like that. I got to look this one up at one of these points. And the idea behind Simula, what do you think Simula was a language for? Simulation. Okay. Now that's kind of obvious, right? Now let's think about simulation and think about object-oriented programming. What do you think, what you know about object-oriented programming, how is that so well suited for simulation? Think about objects. What do objects do? They do things for themselves, right? They have state and they have behavior. What do things in the real world have? State and behavior. Simplify it quite a bit, right? Okay. So for simulation, real basic objects where you really hide all your data is a really good idea, right? Because if you look at each other in the room here, we can't see each other's hearts or our innards.